Hello guys, we are back today with some more Wonder Kids for you. Today we're going to right back, we've done left back, we've done centre back. Now it's that last position in defence, left back position. Top 5 Wonder Kids that I have picked by me, no one else's list. I've picked these top 5 guys I think would be the top 5 Wonder Kids within FM22. Let's go have a look, shall we? So guys, here is the list of my top 5. I mean, an obvious one at the top there, Nuna Mendes, possibly, but I mean, the other ones could be surprise ones for you. So let's get straight into it, have a look at each player, and then we'll go 5 years down the line and have a look how they have developed. First off, that is Nuno Mendes, currently on loan from Sporting at PSG. I mean, speaks for itself, doesn't it, really? It speaks for itself. Mentals and physicals are absolutely off the charts for a 19-year-old. He's rapid, he can tackle, he can do it all, crossing, dribbling. This is the one that's going to be number 1, let's face it. I'll be very, very shocked if any of the other ones get anywhere close to Nuno Mendes. But I mean, very, very good player. He's good enough to be in the first team now for most teams, let's face it. He could be starting with PSG right now, being your save. So, in terms of what happened in 5 years' time, how much better he'll get if those caps for Portugal will have fired up from 5 up to 20s, 30s. Who knows? Who knows? We'll go on to the next one right now and have a look. Who is next in this list? Luka Nets. He's a new player to me. I've never heard of Luka Nets prior to this save. So, when I look at this guy, but I mean, I looked at him straight away, and again, I saw very similar to what I saw with Mendes. The tackling is not as good, but I mean, the crossing and the dribbling and the acceleration for an attacking fullback / wing back, complete wing back, this is your guy. The mentals aren't as good, but I mean, determination of 18, work rate of 15, he will get up and down that flank all day long. So I can see that potential there. I mean, the physicals are really incredible as well. Great strength, great pace, natural fitness, all incredible numbers. Not a bad price as well for an 18-year-old, really. You look at the prices you will see compared to the likes of Mendes. He's not far off that level. He's not far off, only a year behind him. So, Luka Nets is number 2 on the list. At Mönchengladbach right now. He's been there a while, so I mean, you're probably getting for a good deal. Well worth a look at. In terms of contract and stuff, he's there for a while, so no free contracts for this guy, no release clauses. Worth keeping an eye on though. Next up, Hickey. Some of you guys might know this one already. I've used him in previous streams when we've done our Twitch saves, but I mean, this guy's very good. You see the cheapness there. He's very, very cheap. Again, he's got that pace, crossing and dribbling ability at 19 years of age as well. Tackling, passing. It's a good mixture of everything, really. It's a very good mixture. I mean, I'd like a bit more strength in a full back, I do personally, just to try and battle off those players, shrug them off, sort of thing, going on the wings. But I mean, stuff like the bravery is very good. Again, very good work rate and teamwork. So, and determination as well, just notice that 14. A very good overall player for Hickey. Another cheaper option as well. Someone who could develop. I mean, at this point he has no Scotland caps. I reckon when we come back, he's going to have a ton of Scotland caps. Absolute ton. But they're starting left back by that point. So it goes. I mean, he can play left back and right back. He's either footed as well. It's a very good option to have. To play both sides, left and right for you. Hickey comes in at number 3. Number 4, we go to Barcelona. There's always one at Barcelona. There's always one there. And I mean, you can see the valuation straight away is skyrocketing, almost 40 million. I mean, straight away, decent tackling. Marking's not great. Passing, okay. But again, it's very much a case of he's left footed, but he can go on this right hand side. You can get him over there and train him on that right hand side. So I like the looks of that. In terms of getting on the wings, though, rapid player, decent crossing, good dribbling, all these things you can work on. Again, the mentals and physicals are very, very good. I mean, at the moment, he's not at the potential I'd want him to be at. At 18, I want him to be a little bit further along with some of these, maybe, like better vision and work rate sort of thing for that passing range, getting up and down them lines. But I mean, there's enough there to work on. If he gets the football, which, again, he's at Barcelona, he's not going to get first team football there. This one could be the shocking one. If he gets a move, though, and gets first team football loaned out for a few seasons, we're going to a winner here with Valdez. So, the last one on the list, we do have an English one here. It's Dennis Cherkin. Dennis has been around for a while now. Like, you might have seen him in pro saves. He was with Spurs for quite a while, so I've seen him at Spurs before messing around with saves there. I mean, he had a $1 million move to Sunderland this summer. First team football is on the horizon for this guy. So with the first team football and the current ability he has already, with his tackling, decent acceleration and pace, I mean, he's got enough to develop at 19. First team football over a 5-year period, he can really develop. I can see these rising to 10 million plus. Whether or not he'll get anything further or might get a move by that point, who knows? But I think this could be the one English kid to keep an eye on this season. So, with that being said, let's head 5 years down the line and see what happens next with these boys. So as we come back in now, the first thing you see is a few players have moved already. Nets to Bayern, Hickey to Lazio, and Cherkin has gone to Real Sporting. So interesting to see some of these boys have already moved. You can see some of the valuations have changed here. So we go straight into the first one. Nuno Mendes, who we knew would skyrocket, and he has done now. 57 caps for Portugal at this point. I mean, a valuation of 54 to 161 million is absolutely incredible. I mean, look at all these numbers here though. Physicals off the charts, mentals off the charts. I mean, everything's absolutely perfect. The perfect attacking left back for anyone on their team. Dribbling and crossing a 15 for a fullback is ridiculous. And even then, the tackling, marking, passing, there's no flaws. There's absolutely no flaws within this. So, if you get the chance to get a hold of him, do so. I mean, it's probably a very hard situation. I mean, he signed a new deal last year within this save. He's little 30 now, so no release clauses or anything, and there's still another option to have him for a further year. He's still only 24 years of age as well, and this is him now at 24. And he's on 245k a week. It's absolutely bonkers for a 24-year-old, but we knew he'd be the top one and the one to beat. Can he be beaten? Luka Nets has made the move to Bayern Munich. I mean, I did think he'd get a move. 27.5 million from Gladbach. Made the move to Bayern. I mean, he hasn't really played though, has he? He came in last. Oh, he had 14 games last season, so he got a few games. And bad for the youngster, but I mean, at Gladbach, he really made himself in the first team, didn't he? After that first season, we left him there. 24, 29, 27 appearances, 16 appearances in that last season. Maybe he made the move in the January, possibly, because you can see here, played a few games, then moved to Bayern. So he must have moved in the January, possibly. Played a few games at the end of the season for Bayern. So he was starting for the end of the season. It's not bad. I mean, a new season about to start with him. I mean, he's on almost 50k a week now. He's developed very decently. Good dribbling, good crossing. His pace, his mentals and physicals are still absolutely unreal. This end here, the technicals, like the tackling isn't great still. The marking, like, okay. But at 23, I want to have at least someone who's got like 13, 14 in the defense tackling as a fullback still. That hasn't really developed much there, really. I could do with some more individual training just to focus on the tackling side of things. I know you can't focus just tackling, but offensive attribute building you can do. So maybe need a little bit more help there, but it's not a bad pickup. Not a bad pickup. As we go into Valdez, who has developed really well. I wasn't sure he'd get the game time, to be honest, at Barcelona, but I mean, we look here, we left him here. He had a season in Barcelona big, didn't really do much, and then in the on the main team, 24, 33, so he played like majority of the games in the last 2 seasons as well, Valdez. He has been playing quite a lot. You can see here, crossing and dribbling it off the charts. Amazing physicals, amazing mentals. Tackling's got to 13 now. Passing, marking, so he's definitely developed. You can see his valuation range now between 70 and 209 million. Absolutely insane. 180k a week now he's on Valdez. A release cost of 155 million. So I mean, you can get less than 209 anyway. I don't get what to put that as a valuation. You can get him for 209 million, but you just have a release clause of a lot bloody less. A lot less. But I mean, a good one to look at. Keep an eye on this guy. Valdez comes in on the list at number 3. Looks very, very good. Aaron Hickey then. We said he'd get some Scotland caps, didn't we? I warned you. He's been transfer listed, oddly enough, though. I don't know what's happened. He's had 15 caps for Scotland since then. I mean, he stayed at Bologna for quite a while. First team football all the way through. In Lazio. He played first team all last season for him, oddly enough. And now they're saying, no, we don't anymore. They bought him for 12 million, 1 season with him. 8 million. I mean, I don't know if they bought someone else in to play the position instead. He's still there as a starter currently, so it's a bit interesting saying that. A lot of players requesting to leave, so I'm guessing they had a bad season last year. I don't know. If he's 7th, so no European football, so I suppose the likes of like Alberto and Don Blake, they've requested transfers, kind of makes sense. So they're thinking, we need to try and get rid of some of these players now. I mean, SMS is still there, so I'm not sure what's happened here at Lazio exactly. I mean, Hickey himself, his tackling is not great still, marking isn't amazing, but I mean, decent physicals, decent mentals, the crossing and dribbling and like his pace are the best part of his game. His attacking side of him is the best part of his game. He's not much known defensively, but I mean, he's been playing actively. He's not looking bad. He's still not a bad cheap option really to get here, and you can develop him better than that. I've seen him better than that within this game already. So Dennis Cherkin, this is a weird one because obviously we left him at Sunderland in League One. We went back to Spurs for 6 million, and that sold him straight out 6.5. So I mean, he must have had an activation to like buyback clause sort of thing with Spurs for 6 million. They sold him straight out 6.5. Very, very weird. I mean, in terms of development, he looks fairly okay still, not amazing. His dad's a fringe player at Rail as well, so I'm not sure what's been happening for him, but a lot of island caps now for him. He does look very good. But again, mentors amazing, physicals amazing. I mean, I'd like someone a bit faster. I look for someone at least like 14, 15 for that pace to get down the wings. But I mean, he's not much as dribbling. He's very much more a support option fullback. Like, he can get up there, but he don't get too far forward, because if he gets too far forward, he can get him back. He's got that work rate though, so he will put as much effort into getting back as possible, but he's not fully there. 24, he ain't getting any better realistically. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for my 5 picks for left back Wonderkids within FM22 currently. Any ideas of your own? Put your suggestions in the comments down below. Chuck them in there. Give the video a big like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time for some more Wonderkids.